Guys, happy 4th of July. I hope you're all celebrating Independence Day. But today I want to talk about the ultimate freedom, which is emotional independence. Now, we've been through a lot lately through the pandemic. We all lost our freedoms. We all had this trauma as a collective. But it's also made me think very deeply about some things in the collective and also in my own life. And one of them is, what is the ultimate freedom? And that is emotional freedom. Viktor Frankl, in the book A Man's Search for Meaning, talks a lot about this. He was in a Nazi concentration camp. Everybody he knew died, and he realized that he still, in that situation, had the freedom to choose his state of mind. Now, lately, I have been noticing a lot of entrepreneurs holding themselves back because they're worried about others' opinions. And I myself had some situations in my life that got me really thinking about this. So I want to address other people's opinions first, and then we'll go to ultimate freedom. So when somebody does something to you or says something to you, it's a reflection of them, not you. It's a reflection of how they're feeling, their state of being, their level of consciousness. And this is what will free you from other people's opinions. For example, if somebody does something really, really nice to you and is generous and complimentary, that is a reflection of who they are. Similarly, if somebody is criticizing and blaming and not very nice, that's also a reflection of who they are. So there's something called the law of relativity, and everything is relative to everything else, and it's like a pendulum, right? So the pendulum can swing in our lives to the far left with a lot of negativity, left this way. And then it can swing back, but we want it to stay in the middle. And how do we do this? We do this by not reacting to life situations and remaining in an unshakable state. So to do that, we detach from appreciation and nice opinions, because if we're not attached to appreciation and lavish comments, compliments, then when we get criticized, our pendulum's not going to swing because we're detached. We don't need the good, and we don't really get affected by the bad. We remain centered and unshakable because we know how the law of relativity works. And this response of saying, yeah, that was nice that somebody gave me their opinion and they said, oh, that was a great video, your posts are great, that was nice. But I'm also not going to be shaken up when somebody says my videos are crappy. I had a troll the other day, for example, and he said I wasn't very smart. I was trying to act smart and horrible things. And I just laughed because I've made a decision to be detached from opinions, but also it didn't trigger me because I know who I am. So that's another element of this. So today is Independence Day. But the question is, how emotionally independent are you? When somebody says something bad, do you let it ruin your whole day? Do you crave other people's opinions? Are you waiting for people to be your way for you to feel good inside about yourself? Are you waiting for the situation to be perfect for you to feel perfect on the inside? Do you react to situations or do you respond? For example, do you believe that your mind is dependent on outside situations? Because if you do, you've lost the game. That's it, game over. And it's really like we think it's normal to do that, but it actually isn't. So mindset mastery is about taking our power back and understanding universal law, the laws that govern our being, and to understand that the outer world doesn't dictate our inner world. So if our happiness is constantly dependent on people's approvals, if it's dependent on our bank account or whatever that is, even dependent on what we're eating and drinking, for example, will I be really unhappy if I don't have my coffee in the morning? I started to ask myself this question. Would I be really unhappy if I don't have those certain foods? This is something we all, I believe, need to do as a Western society, is to become more flexible in life, because things are going to continue to change, and they're going to change very dramatically, in my opinion. And we want to have that level of freedom within ourselves. So nobody likes to feel dependent, right? We want to have peace. We want to have calm. We want to have joy and love within us. But the only way that we're going to achieve that is by understanding this concept that I can achieve emotional independence. So I took some notes from a powerful teacher that I follow. Her name is B.K. Shivani. And I'm continuing to practice this. I'm not going to lie and say I conquered this, but I've been really contemplating on this, and I truly want to have that emotional freedom, and I want you to have it too, because this is where your power lies. Your power lies in your thoughts creating your outer world, not your outer world creating your thoughts and your state of being. So, if your situation is the cause of your stress, if you're blaming somebody for how you feel, you say, they hurt me, they did this to me, they did that to me, and you're not applying the law of forgiveness, if you're not choosing at each and every moment how you're going to respond, then you've lost your emotional independence. And that's what we need to celebrate here, is your ability to respond, your ability to choose. Your children are never going to be your way. Your bank account may not always be your way. Whatever that is, your body. So many people are trying to fix their bodies on the outside so they can feel good on the inside. And it never, ever happens that way. So for the next 24 hours, I'm going to invite you to say, oh, there's the stimulus, it's testing me. There's a bee here, and I'm terrified of bees. So I made a decision right now that I'm not going to react, and this is perfect for this video because I'm scared of them, but I'm going to remain calm. For the next 24 hours, can you say, I am the creator of my thoughts, my feelings, and my reactions or responding? Can you choose? Can you have that mindfulness to say, in the next 24 hours, I'm going to be very aware. If somebody behaves a certain way, it's my choice and how I'm going to respond. By the way, we create a lot of karma and drama. I've created a lot of karma and drama by reacting from our past conditioning and our past thoughts, our past crap that we have. And that just creates more of the same. So, happy Independence Day. Remember, the last of human freedoms is that you can choose the state that you're in. You can choose to respond. You can choose to create a different thought. Hope this inspires you, and happy 4th. I hope you're safe. I'm sending you a virtual hug, and I'll see you in the next video.